when I went to my maybe third medicine retreat, 2 weeks prior to that, I kept waking up every morning in tears.
Mm.
I was crying and I was thinking, why am I crying? And then I would remember in my dreams, I was processing some losses and grief from the past.
And I said, honey, you are the medicine.
That's what you said, but I just
When
wanted
you
to say,
trigger the process, then the
Yes.
medicines start coming and being
Yes.
released. And the
Yes.
medicine is when you start removing something that's not serving you anymore.
and that's it. That's exactly, and that's one of the most powerful things I learned is that the medicine, psychedelic medicine, is great, but that's really not the sorry, is that me? Whose phone keeps?
Uh,
Yvonne, I think it's yours.
yep.
I think it's yours. Can you? We
Yeah,
forgot
but-
to turn them off. But really, it's not the psychedelic medicine that heals you. It's really your soul. And we use psychedelic medicine just to open the portal to the soul because it's available to us, it's effective, it's efficient, and it's just one of the many tools and modalities, right?
Yeah.
It's not a replacement for daily practice. That's what we keep telling people. It's not a shortcut to enlightenment and then you just sit on your butt and do nothing. It doesn't work like that. And sometimes people seek that, sometimes people just want, we have tendency to be lazy by nature. Sometimes people just want something, to receive something passively and be done. And sometimes people seek sensationalism of it. Oh, I didn't have beautiful pictures. Well, did you come for the beautiful pictures? Because that's like taking any other street drug. Hey, let's have a great journey. It's not about that. It's about healing. It's about reuniting with your souls, with your hearts. It's about being able to hear your soul's whisper.
Mm-hmm.
She whispers all the time, but do we hear it?
Mm.
Right.
Yeah. And while, whispering medicine, in order to come to your heart, you can't avoid your mind. And your mind is your separation. Your mind is your disconnection from your heart, from who you are. Not the physical heart, even not the space where heart exists, but that invisible, mysterious, beyond that pulsates with everyone and everything in the universe. It's the one pulse, and you just follow that rhythm. To tap into it, we have to go through the mind. There's no other way. You can't avoid it. You cannot drop it. You can't argue with your mind. You can, but you're going to be screwed at the end if you do that. It's like reasoning with mind. There is no reasoning with mind. Who is reasoning with mind? The mind reasoning with itself, and you are trapped in that process. So you can't avoid it. You can't run away from it. But usually we do that during the day. We distract ourselves with music, with events, with parties, with this or that. We never find a moment where we can just close our eyes and see what's in. Just witness what's going on. Witness your thinking, witness your feelings, witness your emotions, witness your body sensations. And all these aspects of your being are telling you something, giving you a message to pay attention. All those aspects of you are asking for your attention, but we've been distracted because life is busy. We have to fight terrorists. We have to fight pandemic and all of that. So once you close your eyes, then you see it. And that's where the witnessing is. You have to witness what's within. If you don't, then who's going to witness that? God is already witnessing it all, but it's saying, I'm neutral here. It's your task. It's your job to reunite with all those aspects of you. And that's where the medicine is really important here. Psychedelic particularly, because it is in a way shortcut. I've been teaching meditation all my life. I've been guiding retreats and doing this, doing that, this practice, this method, that method. You achieve certain state of being. But there are lots of distractions. And then you have to work really heavy. You have to ponder over particular practice to achieve something that the portal can open and you can see your negative, your positive, and you can meet yourself and through love balance those equations. And it's just like medicine came out of, blue as a present from divine because it is natural. The nature provided for you the portal that you can re-examine yourself and see what is bothering you in your mind. And maybe crush your ego, maybe die to your ego, like ego death in psychedelic experience, which means you can't live without ego. But do you want to live with old dysfunctional ego that you hate and you fight with, or do you want to create another ego that will serve you best in this reality where you cannot live without ego? Because ego needs you and you need ego in order to communicate, designate, or create. So, but who is in power here? Your ego, your mind, or you? And that's where psychedelics plays a really important part in reconnecting to the real source. That you, that invisible, beautiful, divine you that lives in the heart, but beyond the heart, in that feeling of I am.
I love how you mentioned love, and it really is, love is the medicine. It sounds like such a cliche, but cliches are cliches for a reason, because most often they're true.
Yeah, but because of simplicity,
exactly.
Because the truth is in
because
simplicity, not complex aspect of, scriptures. It is in simple, just live, accept yourself, love yourself. That's the message.
And really it is
Be yourself.
Most often where people arrive in these ceremonies is to place of self-love. And from that place, everything good originates. Right?
Yeah.
And that's not a self-indulgent, narcissistic love. It's just acceptance, total acceptance of everything that you are. And that you have an awareness of everything that you have denied yourself of being and everything that you can be. And it's just that. And when you are in that place, then life becomes simple. Then you accept everyone else exactly where they are at. And you have appreciation. And you honor their journey. You don't want others, you don't want to try to change them because you honor their souls that have their own journeys. And you accept everything exactly as it is. And you honor everything as it is.
And that's love.
And that's love. It's love. Yeah. Love.
Now you're cheesy, honey.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that sweetness inside.
Well, when I was young, I didn't believe in anything. I was total agnostic, and if I heard somebody speak like this, I would definitely judge them harshly. So.
Oh yeah, you've been trained.
I'm proud of myself for wearing it.
Yeah, you've been trained to be logical, rational,
yeah, I was.
mathematical.
It's okay.
But it's
good.
okay. Now you're discovering the other part of you that.
I've discovered that part already.
It's like Lana is dancing, singing.
I love it. Okay.
Good. So we are here. So we all have our reasons why we are here. We all have our intentions, what we want to attain and achieve. But also we have something that maybe you never thought about it. But let's bring mind in action and contemplate the idea of intent. And the intention is always outside. But in order to achieve something outside, you need to be tense. You need mind to control, manipulate, and play with energy in order to manifest, to deliver. But within, something that is regarding you, essential aspect of you that somehow you forgot about. Just play with intent. Intent is right now. It does not carry any intention. It's the command. But even it's not command, it's a request. It's right now. It's in my consciousness. The rest is just a journey of time and space. It's like, let's see. It's going to manifest, I know. When? I don't know. How? I don't know. But what do I know? I know that I am, and everything that I want is already accomplished. That's where your health is. When you say to yourself, I'm healthy already, yeah, what are you seeking? Health somewhere else? No, it's you. It's already declared. Now it's just a matter of listening the time and space and all these aspects of your being to give you the message to your intuition, through your intuition, what to do, where to go do, how to do. Intuition is guiding you, meaning divine, meaning God. You are in flow. And that's where the healing and connection is. So, before we go there, please remember this mantra. It's really beautiful, beautifully crafted mantra after helping people heal themselves for 20 years.
I don't know. Who counts?
30,
We're too young
20,
to count.
1,000 years ago. If I count other past lives,
More
it could be a lot.
Eons.
It's simple. It's Holy Trinity of healing. That's what I called it. I wrote a book about it. It's allow, accept, and let go. But you cannot do those three things. It's like imagine a triangle. In every point, there is allowing, accepting, letting go. In the middle is the gratitude, which means thank you. So whatever is happening in your journey, remember this formula. Allow it to happen. Don't fight it. Don't judge it. Don't evaluate. Don't criticize. Don't be immersed in it. Witness it.
Don't try to analyze it either while journeying, because
there is no point, because then you're going to go in a glitch. It's not this medicine is not mind medicine. There's nothing to see there. There's nothing to grasp, but there is something to understand. So let go of it. Accept, because it's for you. It is for you. It's not against you. It is for you, from you, through you. It's all your energy.
May I elaborate a tiny bit on that?
Honey, yes.
This is one of your sayings that I love most, and he says nothing happens to you, which means you're not a victim of life. Everything happens from you, through you, and for you. So everything happens from however you imagine your higher self, and it's happening through you, because it's happening to you through you in this life, and it's for you, which means that it carries a hidden gift for you. Every experience, even the adverse one, even the traumatic one, carries a hidden gift in it. In it, and that gift is not just for you; it's for the humanity. As you go through your karmic lessons, no matter how painful, how difficult, how challenging they might be, and if you're accepting even that with gratitude, if you somehow remember to be grateful even for the most difficult experiences, that's where the true alchemy of healing and transformation happens. And when you transform through that alchemy, you actually become the gift to the universe. You become the good egg.
Good egg, yeah.
I at the wilderness retreat a couple of weeks ago, that couple of you were there. I told them the story that we stopped. On the way there, we stopped in Whistler to visit some friends, and they told us this cool story that apparently some scientists took Dr. Emoto's research. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Dr. Emoto's research with water and crystalline form and all of that. And for those of you who don't know, what he discovered is when you take pure water and when you go very deep into seeing the structure, it's crystalline, like
sacred geometry.
Snowflakes.
Sacred geometry.
Sacred geometry. Mm-hmm. When it's not pure, it's like blobs of dirt. Or the water that's exposed to loving feelings crystallizes like that, and the other way around. So anyway, they took eggs, and they took an egg from a chicken that lived happily on an organically...
Happily ever after.
Happily ever after, not quite probably. So it lived on the organic farm, roamed freely, ate good food, and then took another egg that was from a chicken that was caged, And they did the same research, and that's exactly what they found. The egg from the farm, healthy organic farm, had the water in the cells, had this crystalline, beautiful, sacred geometry patterns, and the other egg, unfortunately, didn't. So then they took the good egg and put it in the middle, surrounded by the bad eggs, the unhealthy
In sacred
eggs.
geometry form, which is now in the circle, just circling around.
Yeah, and several concentric circles. And what they noticed was the other eggs started improving just by being in the presence of the good egg, started improving their structure. And then all those others in the circle, less and less, the impact was less, but there was some impact. And I thought, what an awesome story. So I brought it to the wilderness retreat, and I thought, and we called the retreat the Good Egg Retreat, because we all came to be the good egg. We all want to be the good egg. We are inherently, essentially good. We all want to do good and be good. It's just when the life and trauma and whatever else, whether it's karmic inheritance, whether it's this trauma from this life, whatever it is, when it breaks us and we lose the contact with that, and then that's when we become not good. So that's why we're here. Everyone wants to be the good eggs. So let's be the good eggs. Let's do the best we can to shine in the light, so that we can be the, not just benevolent presence in the society, but that we can actually be impactful, right? In the best possible way. Not just like we are not harmful, but to be positively impactful, right?
Don't exercise revolution, exercise revelation, because you have to reveal something that's essential inside of you. And that's how you change the world. You don't change the world by fighting what's not essential, because it's all illusion.
Well,
it's mine.
Good fights are important too, but there's place for everything.
Everyone has its own story.
I know. Some people are born to be revolutionaries, some people are born to be evolutionaries.
Yeah, but
that's okay.
Revelation is the middle point. So that's where it's like inherited in us. Love is inherited. You know, we inherit love and we pass away. Even if we are the worst parents ever, there is a love inside, but we don't see it. You know.
True.
And that's the duality.
Yeah. Do you have tissues? Not just for them, I need some. Matthew, yes, thank you, Matthew. All right.
Shall we go around?
Let's do this. Okay.